A very good evening and a warm welcome to everyone from Excellent Excel. Hope you all are safe and doing well. Thank you for enrolling in this event. Excellent Excel welcomes you all. For those of you who didn't know about Excellent Excel, here's a gist. Excellent Excel is a data analytics firm that solves high impact business problems using data and technology. We provide end to end services in the field of data analytics and data visualization. Our core services include analytics, consulting, and training. Excellent Excel presents the popular talk show EiEFreshTalk on its YouTube channel, where it hosts great leaders and subject matter experts in various fields from India and abroad who speak regularly on a variety of topics ranging from Excel to analytics and finance to financial modeling and many more. Some of our past events are Advanced Excel for Valuation Modeling by CA Dr. Gopal Krishna Raju, Best Practices for Data Model Size Optimization in Power BI by Nicola Eilek, Sending Text Messages and WhatsApp Messages using Google Sheets and Android Phone by Jitendra Bhatt, and Science of Visual Analytics using Tableau by Shyam Ramamurthy. We are happy to share our website EiEFreshTalk by Excel Excel has been selected as one of the top 5 Microsoft Excel podcasts on the web by feedspot.com. We are also happy to share the first ever annual gathering of Microsoft Excel Global Community, which is planned from 6th to 9th February 2021, the Global Excel Summit, a 4-day event with 17 plus speakers and 1,000 plus attendees. Learn from the top excellent practitioners in the world, connect with people in all lines of business, and last but not the least, excel with masterclasses. We are proud to share that Excellent Excel is associated as a media partner for the Global Excel Summit. Use the promo code Excellent Excel and get special prices on various products and courses. Joining us today, we have our speaker for the day, Mr. Devakumar. Devakumar started his career as a programmer with Advantage Solutions and worked with companies like Wings Infonet Limited from 2002 to 2005, Tally Solutions India Private Limited from 2005 to 2008, and Polaris from 2008 to 2009. The entrepreneurship bug hit him in 2009 and he founded Mazia. Mazia is also a 3-star certified Tally partner for sales and services. Mazia has 1,000 plus customers spread across India. He, along with his team, built a unique solution for a tire manufacturing company and implemented the solution across 380 locations all over India for their retread division. He is a regular speaker and corporate trainer for Tally ERP and now TallyPrime. We welcome you, sir. It's a pleasure having you with us. Before we begin, I request participants to join me in welcoming today's speaker with a hi in the chat section. If you have any questions during the presentation, please type them into the question box. We will later present it to the speaker. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. This is Deva. I'm from Chennai, actually. So today we are going to talk about TallyPrime, which is the new, tool. It is an emerging tool from Tally. So I'll just go through a small presentation about Tally, and then I can show you a product directly. Okay. So I can share my screen. There's a small presentation which we have done. Okay. I think most of the people will be using Tally right from the day they have created. The product Tally has been developed by Bharat Goenka, who is there in Bangalore, one of the prestigious product in India today. And more than 2 million customers are there for Tally. So we are proud to present a new product called TallyPrime. Okay, what is new about TallyPrime? Okay, all along we've been working in Tally. They started their career in 3.6 in the year 19 This is the first product they have started. In 1986, this product was developed by Mr. Bharat Goenka for his father. Okay, and it was widely used, and in their community or in their business circle, this product been used. It was very successful, so they decided to market this product. That's why Tally product has come into the field. So this is a period where 3.x been developed. Then in 1992 and 96 we got 4.x. Then in 5.4 it was 96 and 2001. In 2001 and we have Tally 6.3, where they have introduced a new concept like XML importing or exporting from Tally, like that. They have ODBC facility and data synchronization from 6.3. Then we have 7.2, where the VAT been introduced. It was a very successful release in those period, because they were selling this package for only 4,950 rupees in those period, a single user version, and a multi-user version was 13,500 rupees in 2005. So this particular version was very successful, and this is where the Tally been spreaded among most of the small vendors and other things. People started using the software. Even a small vendor started using the software in the year 2005. Then we have 2006, the Tally 8.1 was launched. In 2006 again, immediately after 8.1, we have launched Tally 9. Then 2009, we have launched Series A, where the auditor versions been introduced there. Excise was introduced. And then 2015, we have launched Tally ERP9 release 5.0. Then in 2017, we launched release 6.x, like release 6 releases have come, where in India, July 2017, the GST been launched. So it was very successful in those period. And most of the people have been using Tally for filing the returns. One good thing is in Tally is, whenever there is any change comes in GST or any statutory, immediately that particular solution being implemented in Tally. So you don't have to wait so much of time to get implemented in Tally software. One successful event is when statutory changes happens, immediately Tally will give that solution to the customers. So 2017, this particular been launched. Then in 2020, now we have launched a TallyPrime. All along you have seen the product being developed in Visual Basic or Visual Fox Pro, and it's a DOS based ported in Windows. A TallyPrime is a product, it's a purely Windows based software. Okay, so all along, whatever we have, the releases, whatever we have, completely a different product. And you can it is very user friendly. You can use your mouse. Okay, because in those older releases, the mouse usage of mouse was very less. Now the usage of mouse, you can use a complete commands of Windows. And it is a proud moment to say the Tally product, the Tally, they have come out with good releases, mainly to address the GST requirements. For example, the e-invoice is going to be launched. The 500 crore company, the e-invoice is already launched, and we have also done a small customization for them to give it. But in TallyPrime, the e-invoice is going to be an inbuilt solution. We can use the TallyPrime to generate e-invoices and e-way bills. So I'll just I can just go through this. I can show a small PPT, and I can run TallyPrime. You can just have a look on this. Okay, this is actually a simply simplicity and greater flexibility and fresh look and feel. You can see this color. This is what the color combination they have given in Tally. Previously, it was like yellow and green color kind of a thing. The look and feel, the color combinations, everything been changed to attract the customers. Mainly to, if you talk about the international market, they want to have software which can easily attract the market. So they have changed the color combinations also here. And I'm going to show you a product.
Hello, sir. Mohit this side, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, your PPT has not been shared, sir. Like I can just see
The
the
PPT is not
F
been shared.
folder.
Sorry.
No, no, no. Thank you.
Now it's okay.
Not yet, sir.
One second. Now you can see this. Is that okay?
Yes, now I can see, sir. Perfect, sir. Can we just come from upward, like from slide 1, if just a device? Thank you, sir.
Is it okay now? Is it okay? Sorry, nobody raised the question. That's why I'm not able to.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's come for TallyPrime now. So this is a small PPT which you're going to have. So this was explained. It was from 1982 to 1988 to 1992. The 3.x, like we have got a DOS-based program. So we have developed in 1988. Then we come out with 4.x, then 5.2, then 8.1, Tally 9. Its Tally ERP 9 Series C has come. And then Tally ERP 9 Release 5, ERP 9 Release 6.x. Now it's TallyPrime. Okay, it's purely a Windows-based software, very easy to learn. You need to we don't have to remember all the menus in TallyPrime. It's very easy to learn the product. Okay, so the color combination is this. It's very catchy, and mainly the international market people will like this combination of colors. So that's why they've changed the colors now. So now we'll go to the product. See, as soon as we install the look and feel of the software, the first look of the software is this, where you can see a menu where you can, whenever you want to select the company or you want to create a company, in older releases, we have a separate menu called company info. Under that, there are different menus are there. Now, it is very simple and easy to create. The menu's been changed. You can also select the data from the drive. Okay, so this is the PowerPoint. Now I'll show the product directly. The same screen, I'll show the product. I'll share the screen for you. Okay. So this is a screen. Now if you can see, the menu's completely been changed. Okay. TallyPrime, you can see the company. You can select the company over here. You can create the company. You can have a remote connectivity. Options are there. Then you can specify the path. You can specify where the data is being located. For example, if you want to change the path, you can always go. Just specify the path, that option being given. You can also browse the path where your data resides.
Hello. So sorry for interrupting,
just
but
get there, go. Yeah, tell me, man. Is it very fast or something?
no, so your voice is breaking here and there.
My voice is breaking.
Yes, sir. Some network issue, I guess.
I don't find any. You want me to repeat it once again, or how is it?
Yes, sir.
Very
This part alone, can you repeat it again, sir?
yeah. Okay, so I'll just go back. Not audible at all, you mean to say?
No, it's breaking in between, sir.
Okay. This is
So the voice is still breaking.
okay. You want to select? Hello. My network is okay. It's
Yes, sir. Now it is clear. It was breaking before. Now it is clear, sir.
I don't know what is happening there. Okay, sorry. So you can always go select your drive for data. Okay, you can select it and you can choose your data and you can work. So selection, the browsing option being given in TallyPrime, number one. Number two, you can also create a company. Create option is previously it was there, but it was simplified in TallyPrime. There are unwanted fields being removed completely. For example, if you say security control, if you feel the security control to be given or not, if you want to include the security control can be included at any given point of time, or if you want to skip the security control, you can always do this. So the entry screen of a creation of company made simpler. You can easily create any company. Okay, for example, if you say demo, you can give the addresses here. You can change the country here. There's an option where previously these options was not there. You can always go change the country. You can change to any country for that matter. Not only India, all other countries been included here. You can always go select your country and can start working on it. These are the new options being given in Prime. Okay, and you can also go back. You can select the local state here. Okay, so these options, the menus, whatever the options were given here, they were completely removed. And whatever the options you want to have, you can include. If you don't want to include, you can always remove it. If you want to include anything, any given point of time in creation of company, you can include your separate menus. For example, if you want to give a user control, the name of the menu been changed. Previously, it was a security control was there. Now it is given as user access control. Now you can see the security is enabled. In older versions, the menus are not there. The particular title or whatever the menus been there, you cannot remove or you cannot add. Now they have completely removed it. Whenever you require, you can add this. That's the best part of it. And then, for example, if you say security control, I will just create a company here. Okay. And all other features are the same. No other changes are there. And even the tally audit features. If you feel you don't require an audit features, you can disable that one. You can remove that one. And the vault password, if you want, you can keep it. Otherwise, you can remove it. All other things will be the same. Right? So I'm just saving this also. So we have created a company. Now creation. This is very simple. Within a second, you can create a company without any hassle. Clear? So any doubts on this, you can ask me, or I can go for the next this thing. So this is what the company creation screen, which Tally has given a new way of creating a company. Okay. So now back to our PowerPoint. So I'll just go to the PowerPoint again. Right. Okay. So next PowerPoint is, so we can browse the folders. You can select your data at a blazing speed with both keyboard as well as mouse. So you can use your mouse also to browse the data. Wherever is there, you can easily do that. And whenever you create a company, it is automatically listed over here. You can also have a search option. You can just type it, it will list you. And one good option is whenever you want to migrate the data from old version to new version, from ERP to TallyPrime, it will show whether this particular data have to be migrated or this particular data is corrupted or you need to do a repair. All kind of information being given in the menu itself. So this way, where you don't have to worry about whether this data is corrupted or not, how to find whether the data been corrupted, all kind of a question you have previously. Now, when your data been given to you, when you open the old data in Prime, it automatically shows whether this data has to be migrated or whether this data is corrupted. All in this information will be given in the existing screen itself. So now I'll just move to the TallyPrime now. I'll show there itself. Now I'll just close it. I'll try to open a data for you. Okay. So now I'll try to open a ERP data. Now you can see all these data. This is the old data. We are trying to open it in TallyPrime. When you try to open the data in TallyPrime, it shows whether this data it has to be migrated from the old releases to the new releases. So it is easy for you whether you want to migrate the data to work on Prime or whether the data got corrupted or not. You can always see it here itself. So it is very, very easy for a user to know whether the data to be migrated, whether data is correct or it got corrupted. We need to rewrite the data. Whatever you want to know, you can always see it in the screen itself. So this made very simple for you. And the TallyPrime, where whenever you want to work on this will become a very simple solution for you. Correct? Now I'll just go back to the PowerPoint presentation. Now, when it comes to data entry mode, the TallyPrime, it becomes very easy for you to do the data entry. Now I'll just show the screen. I'm back to Pavilion. I'll just go to the Tally data, right? Now I'll just open one particular company for you, right? Now if you can see this, the menus are very simple here. In Gateway of Tally, we have only complete small menus like create, alter and chart of accounts. The voucher entry is being made simple. When you go to voucher entry, all your menus, including previously we have inventory vouchers separately, we have accounting vouchers separately, we have order vouchers separately. Now it's made very simple for you to enter one single menu where you can do all these options in a single menu itself. Even in master also, we don't have a separate master for accounts info. There is no separate inventory info to create a inventory masters. Everything made very simple here. When you go for create, It is very simple. You can always create your, either you can create a group, ledger, currency, voucher type, everything is, it's on your board. When whatever you want to do, you can do this. Okay. So for example, if you say ledger, this is what the other screens are the same. But one good thing in creation of ledger is, for example, if you talk about expenses, when you put a telephone expense, right? When you put a telephone expense, okay, for telephone expenses, you don't require a mailing details at all. Correct? So previously, all these things will be fixed. You don't have, you can't remove this one. You can't do anything on this. Today in Prime, you can always remove this menus. Unwanted menus, you can always remove it. And whenever you require, it can be made. For example, I'll remove the mailing details. Okay, I will also remove the bank details. Now it's very simple for you to create a masters. Clear? So it is very, very easy. The unwanted menu has been removed. Right? So I'll create a simple menu for a simple ledger here. And I saved it. Okay. Now, when I create a customer, right, under sundry datas, now you require address to be filled for the particular customer. We don't have to enable this menu. You don't have to enable anything over here, but still you can put the address for the customer. So what Tally has given us, Tally has given a new menu where you can just click more details here. Then you can always say mailing details for customer. Now you can put your addresses. So it made very simple for you. And you can create your address. Clear? We have created address, but it's not shown the screen. Okay, so it is very easy for you to create a masters to enable a particular feature. You can enable any sort of features without F12 options. But F12 option, all the options are there. You don't have to enable everything for you. Whatever it's required, whenever it's required, you can enable these features. That's the simplicity of TallyPrime. It is very easy. It is very easy. And you don't have to remember any menu for you. For example, if you talk about in the screen, if you feel like if you want to include, what do you say, you can include, if you want to include the mobile number or email addresses or all these things. Previously, we need to remember all the menus, like press F12, go to mailing details, make S. Then after saving this, it comes in the particular vouchers or it comes in the particular screen. Today, you don't have to remember anything. If you want to add anything, just go to the different new options, go to more details. Whatever you want, you can click this. You can enable the feature, enable it, and you can start working on it. No need to remember any menus here. Okay, everything is here. You can also have your inactive members also. See, everything is there. Now, for example, we have not enabled the TDS when I create a company. Now, if you feel I want to enable the TDS for the particular party, you can always do that. Just go type TDS and make it yes. Right? You can say the complete details about the company. This is the power of simplicity. This is where the TallyPrime stands. It's very easy to learn the product. Okay. Now we'll go to the creation of company. Now I'll just save this. I'll just save all these informations. Okay. Now I'll save the customers. Right. So I also create one more ledger called sales for you. It is there. Now I'll just go to the voucher. Okay. Go to voucher. Press F8. The menus, you can see the menus over here. All in a single menu. Sales, purchase, journal, receipts, and contra. You can see it upfront, outside. But there are hidden menus are there. Okay, if you can see this, the hidden menus like this. When you click on this particular arrow, the hidden menus are there. You can enable this. You can click on this, you can start working on it. So no need to remember all the menus over here, right? So I'm using my mouse to select the sales vouchers. Now get into the sales voucher, choose the supplier here. Now, if you feel the dispatch details is not required, you don't have to enable. You can just disable this particular feature at all. You can remove the dispatch details permanently. Before it was not there, you can always remove the dispatch details in the entry screen. The entry screen made very simple for you. You can remove it and you can add at any given point of time. Okay, it is made very simple now. Okay, now if you can see, when I select a party, before, if you want to create any ledger during my entry, you need to remember the shortcut key. Today, you don't have to remember any shortcut key. It is very clearly given here. If you can see, there is a create button over here. Click on this, you can create your ledger. Is it very simple? I feel most of the data entry people will be struggling to create a masters from the transaction level. They need to remember all the shortcuts. Today, you don't have to remember any shortcut keys. Everything is readily available. You can create, it's a click of the thing. Okay. So it is very easy for you. Now I'll just choose a customer. Customer details are here. Right. Now, even item, the item master, even it's made very simple for you. You can create your items, you can select the existing items from here, right? When you want to create an item, even here certain menus can be removed and certain menus can be added later. You don't require, if you don't require a group, you can remove it. You don't have to worry about why this group is there. I don't want to have any group. You can remove it. You don't require that. You can remove this. That is where the simplicity of TallyPrime is there. You can always remove your groups. You can always remove your quantity, unit of measurements. See, it's made very simple for you. Correct? So, all these informations, whenever you require, if you feel the item, whenever you want to create any item, if you feel the group to be included, you can always do the groups by clicking the more details here. So anything can be added over here. Anything can be added over here. Clear? So if you feel I want to include a group, you can include, you can create a group from here and say it's group 1. It can be. So you can create a group. But group is, we have created a group. It is not visible here. It is, we have created a group because we have not enabled the group by pressing F12. So whenever you require, you can do this. It is not compulsory. It made very simple for you. Okay. Now, main objective of TallyPrime. When I create an item or when I creating my voucher, when I creating my sales voucher, I want to know what is the price being given for the customer for this particular product in a previous transactions. In that case, previously, what needs to be done is we need to close the sales voucher, go to the ledger, then check it out. What is the price being given in the particular item? Today, it's made very simple for you. We have given an option. It's a new button where you can see there is an option called Go To. Can everybody see here? There's a Go To option there. Click on this. You can see the entire menus are here. Whatever you want to have, the entire menus, you don't have to remember any single menu in Tally. Everything is there in the single button. Okay. Now if you say show more, click on this. Now you can see show inactive. You can expand to all levels. Totally 400 reports are here. In a single menu, you can see the 400 menus in TallyPrime. Now I want to know what is the balance or what is the old rate being given in this particular person. What needs to be done is you can just go to the ledger voucher here, choose your customer. What is, if we made any transactions, it is shown here. So we can hold the bill, go to the ledger, have a look on to the particular ledger, what is the price they were given to the previous transactions, and come back to the old transaction and start working on it. One great advantage is go to menu. I have whatever I have done, I have hold my bill, come to the ledger to view it. Now I'm going back to the particular thing. Just see this. These are the menus I have opened. It is there. Now I can go back. I can just put the entry here. Okay, very clear. Is it very easy? You don't have to remember anything here. It's made very simple for you, right? So this is the entry screen. From here you can go to any menu. You can see balance sheet. You can see your profit and loss account or any sort of reports can be done. You don't what to say. It is in your fingertips. You can do anything here. Anything can be done. Any reports you can open. Any reports can be opened at any given point of time. Okay. And then another thing is, another good advantage is the menus, whatever the menus they have given previously, if you want to configure your printing command for the particular sales invoice, or if you want to configure the email for the particular invoice, what needs to be done is you need to come out, go to Gateway of Tally, press F12. From there, you need to configure. Today, it made very simple. You can see on the top, you can see the company menu here. You can see the data here. You can see a new menu called Exchange where you can do the synchronizations options are there. Import option being given here. Export is here. Email options are here. Print options are here and help button is here. So it is very simple for you. When whatever you want to do, the menus are open to everybody and very easily you can do configurations. When you want to do a printing configuration, go to the print. Previously it was Alt P. Now they have given a shortcut. They have changed the shortcut as Control P. When you make a Alt P, it show this menu. On this, they have also given current, and you can also choose other printouts, and you can also have your configurations. So printer configurations are here. So click of the button, you can configure your printer. Clear? Any doubts on this? You can ask me. See, this is made very simple. Anybody can configure at any given point of time. Okay. And one biggest advantage of TallyPrime is the printout. The printout made very simple. For example, if you say, okay, so I'll make one invoices for you. So the invoices, I'm making one invoice. It's all the same. It's all the same. Nothing new on this. So I'm just creating invoice for you. Okay, now there's an option. So we have created an invoice, right? Now I'm going to give a print option. Now if you go to print option, I'll give a control P here. Now if you can see, if you want to configure any menu, you want to change any printouts or anything, just go to the configure. The options are open. Okay, you can see a new options being given here. Okay, you can see all these menus. You can use any menus over here, right? This new menu is optimized to save the paper. This is one of the key feature in TallyPrime. If your printouts, if your invoice runs to more than one pages, if you want to shrink into a single page, or if your invoices are more than 10 pages, if you want to shrink the pages, you can optimize and you can save the paper. So what needs to be done is press enter. You can just shrink it, and you can also have your header part in the second page. So you can do that also. So now I'll just make, if you can see this, what else, what all the details in the second pages you require. So you can enable these features also here. These are the good features, because previously we don't have all these things. Now you can decide what all the things to be printed in the second pages also. You don't require, if you feel you don't require an address, order details, remove it. Terms and condition, dispatch details, reference number, company name alone I require. I can have this. Then save this. If you preview it, it will be in much simpler side. Now I don't have much product, but if you have more than the prescribed size, it'll run out of more than one pages, automatically shrink, and it comes in the single page or into two pages. The header part accordingly it comes. So this is what a new feature which Tally has given me. Okay, so this is on printing. Okay, there's another option where they have given us, you can just configure your email option, where you can just go to email. You can create and store the emails. You can have more than one emails, and with that email address, you can send a mail to the customers. Previously, it was not there. You can have only one mail ID. Only you can create only one mail ID. Today, you can also create more than one mail ID. You can also create a template for your message. You can create your template. You can create your template here by pressing Alt yes. So you can see I've already created one thank you message here. So automatically comes. See, these things being given newly in TallyPrime. Okay. So I don't know whether it's going to be advantageous for you or not, but these are all the things, small changes which Tally has given. For me, I feel it's advantage. So that's why I'm explaining you. If you feel you find very useful for you, can start using this thing. Okay. And one more thing is, in TallyPrime, in single click, you will come to know your complete details about your product. It covers the complete information about your system. You can see what is the application is running, where am I installed my Tally, and how many applications been installed, other applications, what is my serial number, all informations are there, and you can see the complete information about your computer. It gives your IP address if it is there, anything, if it is in a network or anything, everything been shown here itself. Okay, in gateway server, instead of this, it can show the configured IP address also if you have. So this is one good feature where I won't say it's like it's an information for you about your system. It is one good sign they have given here. Okay, and troubleshooting, yes, they have given a new thing called troubleshooting. You can see there is an event log. There is one more thing called repair. Previously, we don't have this option for rewriting the data. For rewriting the data, you need to remember, or you need to remember the shortcut key as Control Alt R. Today you don't have to remember. Just click on this, the rewrite will happen. It will repair the data here. You can migrate the data from here. All these things are there. The logs has been created. Okay. So this is what the help menu has been given here. And then there is in the setting options also been given. You can set your languages. You can set your connectivity options here. You can have a look on the connectivity options. This is mainly, it was there previously. It was there in the advanced configuration. They've removed and they've given here. So any given point of time, the advanced configurations can be enabled. Right? Now, if you can see this settings and the add-ons, the customization part, whatever is there, you can include. Previously, we need to close that company, or we need to come to a gateway of Tally. From there, we need to do this. Now, it's not like that. Any given point of time, this menu you can enable, you can start working on that. Right? You can do the upgrades, you can do anything over here. You can see this menus here. And then printing configurations, other options, whatever you want to take a printout. You can just go, you can take in a click of the button. For example, if you want to take the sales vouchers, click on this, configure and take a printouts. Previously, it was not there. It was there in the multi-account printing. Now, they have removed and given in the simplest way where you can choose, you can start printing it. Okay. Same thing for your email configurations. You can configure anything can be sent. With a very click of the button, it can be used. Right? You can see this. All these options are there. You can use very comfortably. You don't have to, again, I'm saying the menus to not to be remembered. Click of the button, you can use this. Right? Then your import buttons. Import buttons is for, you can import the data to an XML file, to an Excel file, whatever you want. You can configure the details here. You can set your locations. Everything can be done here itself. Okay. Then export. We can do the same. All configurations are there. You can do the configurations for exports. You can give the folders and everything. Previously, in previous releases, most of the people, they don't know where it goes and stores. So in that case, what needs to be done in previous releases, you need to press F12, go to the data configuration. There we need to give this. Today, it made very simple. Everything is on the top. Everything is on the dashboard. You can just click that. You can work on it. Okay. Now the export buttons are there. You can configure whatever you want. And this is going to be your synchronization button. I don't know how many people are using this feature, where this particular feature is to synchronize more than one data in a single this thing. For example, if you have more than one location, if you want to synchronize from one location, a data from one location to another, you can synchronize using these features. So you can do the exchange. That's why they have given a name called exchange. Okay. Data. Previously, you need to press F12. You need to do the configuration for backup, for restore, and for splitting. Splitting is completely a different menu there. We have given very simple thing, and even the data path. So even the data path, it's made very simple. There we need to type it, or we need to copy it and paste it. Now here, you need to go select your drive. You can start working on it. Clear? You can always do this. You can always do this. So it is very simple for you to select the data. So data path you can always configure in a very simplest manner, right? Then your backup. Whenever you want to migrate the data, you need to give a path for taking a backup. So you can fix the data backup. The path can be fixed here itself. So you can always do this. Or if you want to change the data backup, for example, if I want to change it like this, where my path is going to be this, you can change this. Okay. Now, another one is we'll come to create, change, select, shut companies. All these things we don't have to. In previous releases, we need to remember all these shortcuts. Today, we don't have to remember any shortcuts. Everything is in your fingertips. You can use this. There are new roles and new passwords or new features being given in here is, for example, if you talk about users and passwords or roles in data entry, there are good amount of things. They have also introduced exclude on account from bill allocation. This is one good feature which we have given. Most of the data entry people, they will use on account feature. So we can disable this on account for the users or for data entry people. So when you disable this, they need to give against reference or a new reference or advance. So on account cannot be used at all. Okay, so you can remove it. That feature also been given here. It's a good feature. And the user levels, you can create a user levels, right? You can always create the user levels here. Change users can be created from. Now I've logged in admin user. Now I want to change it to my user login. Without coming out from a particular company, you can change your user. This one good advantages which Tally has given in most of the audit places or wherever they, when you want to give some authorization to a particular person, we need to log in an administrator login ID and password. In that case, you don't have to come out and do the login once again. Just from here, you can change the username and log in, and you can do the approvals and other things. So this again a good feature which Tally has given. And one more thing is, in most of the audit firms, they might do a data entry work or they might do a audit works and other things. A single password is more than enough for all the companies. You can keep a same user ID and password for all the companies. And whenever you try to open a company, you don't have to remember the user ID and password. The same password, if the password is same for all the company, it won't ask for the user ID and password for the second company when you open. That's one good feature which Tally has given. Okay. So what is that I'm saying? For example, so I have 2-3 companies here. So I'll just come out. I'll explain you with that. Now I'll just go to trial. Okay, now if you feel 3 companies are there, all the passwords are the same. Once I open one company, if other 2 companies has got a same user ID and password, it won't ask for user ID and password again. It automatically opens. So that one good advantage for an audit purposes, it will be very useful for you so that you can create a single user ID password for all the companies you are using. You don't have to remember the user IDs again and again, right? You can open n number of companies. If the user ID and password is the same, you can use the same. You don't have to worry about that. Okay. Now I'll just go to, again, I'll just go here. There are other features like, for example, when you go to alter, right? Go to voucher type. Now, if we say I want to deactivate a particular feature, for example, if you say I'll create a user ID, I'll create a voucher type called GSC sales, right? Under sales. Now, if you can see, activate this voucher type, correct? This particular feature been introduced because In most of the places, unknowingly, people are creating more than one voucher type. So they don't know how to remove that voucher type. If you try to remove also, Tally sometimes it gives an error or it's not removing at all. In that case, you can always deactivate the particular voucher type and start working on it. Clear? That one good feature which Tally has given here. Okay. Now, I'll just come out from this. Okay. Now, if we say stock groups, GST details, and all other things are the same, the menus made very simple for you to create anything. You can alter anything. You can create anything. Whatever you want, you can do it in a simple way. And most important thing is the go-to. This is the most important thing in TallyPrime. You don't have to remember all the 400 reports. You can see this 369 it shows. So totally 400 reports are there. The entire reports are here. If you feel I want to have a look on the movement analysis, yes, you can do that. What needs to be done is just put movement analysis and choose stock item movement analysis. Just come to this menu, click on this and this, have a look on this. Right now, again, go to all G. If you feel I want to have a look on my balance sheet, yes, click on this, you can have a balance sheet. Go to again, go here, just go to day book. Yes, you can. So multi-threading, or if you say it is multiple document interface, which normally given by any tailor-made software, it is implemented in Tally. So you can have multiple document interface in Tally. You can open multiple windows, and whatever the windows been opened, everything is shown here. Okay, anything, whatever you want, you can do this. Any given point of time, you can go back. You can do anything. If you feel stock query, yes, stock summary, you can open it. Any given point of time, you can close the deal. You can close the particular menus or particular report at any given point of time. If you feel, just go back, just do this and do balance sheet. You can close the reports completely. You can close it. Hope this menu definitely will help, and most of the most of the newcomers will learn the Tally very easily. You don't have to say, oh, it's very difficult for the people to learn. No, it is made very simple for you to learn the product. You can learn the product, you can do the data entry very simple. Right? And then there are certain, there are certain features where Tally, they have removed it. For example, if you say Schedule 6, yes, Schedule 6 is not there, they have removed it. Okay, like that, small things they have removed, and they have also kept the new features here. Okay, and in that case, if you feel the features of Tally, now if you see the features here, right? When I create a company, immediately this screen, you will get only this screen, a simple menu of how to enable the particular features. You don't have to enable the entire features of Tally. You can just enable a quick features to run, and you can start working on the company. So this is what the thing they have given. You can just click on this. You can see the all other features are here. You can just go to another thing, click on all. You can show the entire menus here. Right? Now if you can see, made very simple. Right? So this is what the one good features, where you don't have to enable all the features. Whenever it requires, you can enable, you can start working on that. Right? And then is again this particular feature, marked modified vouchers. This is one key feature. Even in older version also was there. Most of the people, they are not using this particular feature because this particular feature is very much essential for a person who does the statutories, for example, they want to file a return. They take the backup from the customer, they will work on it and send it back the same data to the customer. In that case, either the customer has to wait till he files a return. Now, you don't have to do this. Just enable this feature, take a backup, whatever you want to work on it, you work on it. For example, I'll just enable this and show you. Now I'll make one entry or I'll make one alteration, right? So this is what the entry is. Now I'm just making one alteration here. I saved it. Right. Even this, I made one alteration. Now I'll just save this voucher. Right. Now, if you go to the exception reports in Tally, and if you want to have a look on the vouchers, you can see these vouchers are modified. These vouchers are newly entered after enabling that particular marked vouchers, right? Once you enable all these things, once the whatever the entry, whatever you did, it is shown separately. You can always export these vouchers. You can always export these vouchers and send it to the customer. Once they import the data, whatever you have entered, once they import the data, whatever you have entered here, it get automatically updated in that machine without even copying the whole data to the customers. So this one good feature, most of the people are not using it. Start using this particular feature. Even the older one, it is there, but they have enhanced little bit of changes. It's good feature which you're going to use it. Start using these features. You can always, it will be very, very helpful for the persons, for the auditors, for a sales tax consultant, for a data entry persons, to do whoever does the statutories or GST returns. This will be very, very useful for you. So you can start using this particular feature here. Okay. And then just coming out from here. Now, previously in older releases, you can't see a menu for, you can see a menu display accounts book, you can see sales register, you can see a purchase registers. You can also see POS registers and other things. Today in Prime, what Tally has given us, go to display. If you say accounts book, you can see there is a register for contra, there is a register for payment, there is a register for receipt, there is a register for sales, purchase, journal entry, debit note, credit note, everything is there. Previously, it was not there. So they have also introduced this. You can start working on that. They have also introduced something called voucher clarifications. You can do this. You can verify the classifications. This is actually they have done for auditing purposes. You can start using these features also. They have also given this. Okay. And then main part is Tally is coming out with e-invoicing. Anytime it's going to be released from 1st of January, e-invoice for up to 100 crores of turnover, the e-invoice will be there. The good thing is, once you save the voucher from Tally, it automatically gets updated in a portal and you will get an IRN number in Tally itself. You don't have to export this detail to a JSON file, put it in some other software, do that. Nothing is there. From here itself, you can do the IRN file. You can create IRN file. Okay. So this platform, what Tally has given us, mainly to enhance the new features. So they have changed the entire file structure and they have given a new structure for Tally. And one more thing is, in a future releases, Tally is going to come out with a single GST number or one single PAN number with multiple GST numbers. So previously what we are trying to do is we are creating more than one companies. If they have, for example, a group company which is lying in Chennai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, like that. What normally we have to do is we need to create a company for Chennai, we need to create a company for Bombay, like that different companies been created. TallyPrime, where we are going to come out with a new feature where you can have a single company with multiple GST number can be done. So the updation of Prime is going to be very much important. The Tally ERP9 6.63 is the last release where no more changes or no more releases going to come after 6.63 for Tally ERP9. After that, the TallyPrime, we are going to come out with a lot of other new features in TallyPrime. So you can start using this. Uh, Even in banking, you can integrate online payment transfers. Even that's going to be an upcoming feature in TallyPrime. You can directly put a payment entry. It will be directly integrated with your gateway, and you can touch the transfers of entry. It is going to be by default. There are a couple of banks are readily available. The banks are HDFC is available, Axis Bank is available, ICIC is available, Kotak is available, DBS is available. All these things are readily available. You can just put a payment voucher in Tally. It will be integrated in your bank, in their bank's portal, and the transfers will happen automatically. So that features is also readily it's going to be come, and it will be there at any given point of time. Right? So any other things you can ask me. I'll quickly run my PowerPoint because I am supposed to show the PowerPoint, but unfortunately I've just come out this. So the data entry made simple for you. The data entry is very simple for you now. It is very you can change the mode. You can any given point of time you can change it. For example, what does mean by change my mode? Change mode. The entry you made it in accounting. For example, I'll show you that when you make an accounting entry after enabling the inventory vouchers or inventory invoice, item invoice, after saving this, you cannot change the mode previously. Now you can always change the mode from accounting to item invoice or item invoice to voucher. Anything can be done here. And even the single entry mode or with items or without items, all these things made very simple by using a change mode. You can always have a look on the screen. The screen is made very simple. Even in the entry mode, there is an option for change mode. This is a change mode. So you can choose the change mode. Any given point of time, you can always change the look and you can start working on that. Even in this, there is option for more details. You can include and you can exclude anything over here. So that is what they have given here. Other vouchers, click on this. You can have any other vouchers which is not enabled. You can start working on this. Just click on that. You can start. For example, if you feel credit note, yes, you can move. Click of the button, it is there. So it is made very easy for you to do this. Previously, we need to go to a gateway of Tally. From there, we need to work on this. Today, it is made very simple for you. Okay. Now back to my presentation. Right. So data entry. So it is made very simple for you now. So what they have given us, you can activate the new voucher type. You can add, you can remove, you can remove the supplementary details. You don't have to keep the supplementary detail as fixed. Any given point of time, you can enable it. You can start working on that. Right. This is what the printing which I've shown. You can see this, the printing menus. Okay, the boss is asking to email a stock statement. The sales head is requesting for a sales book report. Auditor asking for a CSC report. The salesman requesting for TRB. Right. So in a top menu, like I said it's go to menu, go to the particular menu. You can click out the button, you can take the reports. That is what they have given. It's made very simple for you. You don't have to remember the menus here, right? This is again go to menu. You can choose your entry part, or you can do the reporting. Anything can be done because of my multitasking or multi-document interface, which TallyPrime has come out. Right? See this? So we can with the help of go to menu, the accountant is very happy because he can do multitasking, flexible navigation, easy to learn and remember. Right? The reports, you can change the reports. The values, the different menus are being given in the reports. For example, I can show in the Tally Prime, the views being given, different views being given. For example, if you say stock summary, on the right hand side, you can use the different views here. From here, you can say monthly summary. Yes, it can be moved. From here, you can always have movement analysis. It can be. From here, you can always go to aging analysis. It can be. Previously, it was not there. We need to come out from a single menu. Again, we need to do this. Now it's made very simple. Click off the button. All the menus being used. So it's very easy for you to do this. You can always hide the value, whatever the things are there. Valuation method also is available. You can choose a valuation. You can choose a go down type. Previously, there is a separate menu for go downs and other things. Now, it made very simple for you, right? So, back to my PowerPoint, right? And this is the reports, again, the same. So, it made the look and feel of the reports, right? It made very simple with the help of your change view. The basis of value is there. There is an exception report which I've shown earlier, like mark vouchers. You can also have your mark vouchers. You can have a negative stock ledgers are there. Chart of accounts, okay. This is again a new feature where previously it was there with a different menu. Now Tally has come out with a chart of accounts, right? So you can click off this. It will give you a complete ledgers from here. The ledger views, you can have your ledger views like a condensed, or you can also have a detailed thing. See this. So there are many options Tally has given. You can do this. Okay. And there's an option for change view, right? Exception reports are here. Okay. And then one good thing is previously we can't. Now if you say, if you want to put a opening balance, okay. Now if you feel, if you want to enable the billwise, it can be enabled here itself. You can enable the billwise, and the billwise can be used here itself. You can enable the opening balance, you can put the opening balance, you can enable the billwise from here itself. Okay, we can skip the names. There are other good features also they have given us. So this one good features from here, just go to this thing, chart of accounts I have given. I'll just close the reports. So anything can be here, anything can be created here, right? You can do anything from the chart of accounts. So this is a chart of accounts. Previously it was there, but it was not this flexible. Previously it was there in list of accounts display. Go to display list of accounts, you can have this, but this is it was not so presentable, and it was not so elaborative like this. Okay, right. Now I'll just go back to my presentation. Right. So now again, chart of accounts. So more details are there. You can have a change view. You can have exception reports. Other masters been there, right? Invoice printing, as I showed, you can optimize the printing to save the paper, right? So you can shrink the paper and it is more flexible for you. You can just have a look on this. You can shrink the paper. And the header part, you can even give the header part in the second page. You can also remove the unwanted fields in the second part also. So this made very simple and more effective also. Easier way to get started with smart setup that understands you. Getting familiar with the product is now incredibly easy with the device and shortcuts, because most of the shortcuts, it's made very simple, and you can very well start your company with a minimal setup. That's what they have given here. You don't have to have so much of menus to enable or to disable. So it made very simple for you to do this. Okay. And it is also showing tally related information. So they have given an about page, as I shown earlier. It is very clearly given what is available and what is your system configuration, whether it's an educational mode or anything. It's very clearly given in the about page, right? So that's it. So this is, you can also have your as I said, the login to multi-companies with same credential using a single sign-in facility. So you can have one single user ID and password for all the companies. So once you open one company, the second company with the same same user ID and password will be open and click on the button. There is no need of giving your again user ID and password. That's what they're given. So group company, yes, without preloading of your companies. It is again, they made very easy for you. The statutories, yes, the enabling and disabling of statutory is also made very simple. Trib. Okay, how many people have, I don't know how many people are using a Tally reports in browser. Tally is one good feature which in Tally 6.62 onwards it was there. This browser, you can view the reports in a browser without even having your Tally. That is what they have given here. Trib. Tally reports in browser. For example, if you have a Tally, you need to create a user ID and password for a person, for example, for your boss to view the reports in his mission. So what needs to be done is he need to log into the Tally's website, put the user ID and password. He can view the reports without even having a Tally in his mission. He can, if you want, you can have it even in your mobile. You can see this report. So this made simple. You can have a look on the, even in Prime, right? The remote access is there. Remote access, the same facility, but with other certain restrictions being given, the new synchronization options being given, the data backup facilities, the storing of data in a different parts, all these features been given here. It's made very simple for you to select. So that's it. Any doubts or any clarification, you can ask me. This is my mail ID. My number is this. You can call me any given point of time. You can just give a call. Any doubts on this, you are very well. You are pleased to ask me any doubts on this. Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity given to me. Hope this session will be useful for you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. So we have a couple of questions.
Okay.
What about forex rate configuration? Can the values be converted in multiple currency?
So forex configuration, yes, I can show you that in Tally. Number one, fine. There is an option where you can just go to currencies here, right? You can create multiple currencies. For example, I'll just go to masters here, create a master. Go to currency, right? The options all the same. You can create multiple currencies here. There is an option where you can have a rate of exchange, and you need to put your exchange rates accordingly. For example, dollar to rupee conversion. So you need to put your basic exchange rates accordingly. It will work accordingly. There's an option where you can do this. So you need to enable the currencies first, then you need to do the features. It is available. You can do this. Madam, another one.
Yes, sir. In your earlier version, remote working has been very slow while passing entry. Is that issue's been solved in your new version?
Uh, they've said it's the speed been increased. So I'm not able to comment on this right now. I need to check another version, another releases, because this is the first release they have given. Uh, in this release, yes, we have tested a little bit in remote connectivity. I won't say there's a big change in the remote connectivity in the speed expected in the future releases, because in nether releases tentatively by 15th of December there's a new release going to come where this problem as well as the other new features been added. So we can expect a big change there. So we can there will be an increase in the speed maybe in the future releases. Any other thing, ma'am?
I think we're done with questions, sir.
Okay.
One last question.
Hmm.
Voucher entry in bank reconciliation statement take too much time.
Okay.
Any other alternative?
Voucher entry in bank reconciliation. You mean to say they are importing the data from Excel to Tally? That, so that time only the voucher entry will become very slow. Correct? They are asking that option or anything else.
The options are not specified, sir. The question was this.
Okay, okay, okay. So the options they are trying to import the data from Excel when they want to do a reconciliation. Tally has given an auto reconciliation facility. So what people are trying to do is they are trying to import the data from Excel to Tally. In that, when they import the data, the reconciled voucher shown separately, the unreconciled voucher and the vouchers not in Tally, it's shown separately. So in that case, they want to do a data entry. That is, yes, it is slow only. Uh, we can check it and get back to you on this, or you can give a feedback. We can talk to Tally. We can do something for that.
Yes, thank you, sir. I think we're end of questions.
Okay.
Thank you, sir, for the informative session. And on behalf of Excel and Excel, I thank you for sharing your wisdom.
Okay.
Sir, would you like to tell about yourself, your work, and what you do? Would you like to share
Okay.
something to us?
Okay. I'm a Tally partner in Chennai. My domain knowledge is on accounting as well as in all other areas like point of sale, GST reconciliation or GST filing. All these things we are trying to do. We are specialized in doing this, all these things. And we also giving a training on Tally products. We specialize in customizations. We have been in this industry for the past 12 years. I'm an ex-employee of Tally. So any sort of queries, we are able to immediately escalate to our Tally people. So that's where it's very, very useful. And we have around 1,000 customers. Like I have a customer till Meghalaya. So it's been I've been enjoying this work for the past 20 years, and my company has completed a 12 years of experience in Tally products. We also deal with other products, like we deal with a product called Hostbooks. The product is meant only for a GST reconciliation. You can import the data from Tally to Hostbooks. You can do the reconciliation in the Hostbooks directly. So we are doing that product also. it is more helpful for the auditors, even for my customers. So I can explain you maybe in the future this thing. Anybody wants to have a demo for that particular product also, we can do that. That's it for from my side. Any whatever you require, you can call us. We are a certified partner in Tally.
Thank you so much, sir. And thank you to all the participants. We appreciate you being here. I hope the session was interesting for you. And if you want to deep dive into Tally and want to learn more on the subject, do join us for our 18 hours intense TallyPrime course by our today's Fresh Talk speaker, Mr. Devakumar himself. The course will be starting from Monday, and it will be a one-to-one session on Zoom, no pre-recorded. Lucky you, as you've joined today's, we have a special offer for you. Use the promo code FreshTalk and get exclusive discount. The link in the video to register, just click the link in the video description. And we're also offering a course on customer analytics in Power BI, a 14-hour course starting from Monday. Interested participants can register from the link displayed on the screen. An announcement for all regarding our upcoming Fresh Talks. On 18 December, we have a session on dynamic measures and disconnected tables in Power BI by Ajay Kumar. And on 24th December, we have a session on data storytelling using Power BI by Pranjal Dubey. Thanks again for joining us today, and we will see you in our next session. Do not forget to like the video, and for more updates, subscribe to our channel. To know more on EIE Fresh Talk, use the link in the description box. Stay tuned for more Fresh Talk. Have a happy weekend, and thank you all. Hello.
Yeah,
So
man.
thank you so much for your time, sir.